Welcome to episode 0 of Nerd Out. We're starting off with episode 0 because the series doesn't have any leadway to begin with, and after making this first episode, I have come to realise where I want to take this, and episode 1 is going to be quite different and more stylised, whereas episode 0 is going to be quite unstructured and random. Anyways, I do hope you enjoy this video. These videos won't be coming out too often, and they're kind of a thing on the side. If you have anything you want me to talk about, give an opinion on, or even just have a whole topic to discuss something about, then just go ahead and leave something in the comment. I will be answering questions and covering topics that you guys want me to cover. And because each recording session isn't in between each upload, it might take me a few episodes to get to your question or topic you want me to talk about, so just be aware of that. But I will be reading all my comments and covering what you guys want me to cover. Anyways, let's jump into the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Hello, so I'm not sure if this is going to be anything I'm going to actually edit and upload, or if I will upload and barely edit at all. I can't imagine myself working very hard on these videos considering it's a gaming video. However, I thought this would be a brilliant opportunity to talk about any sort of idea I have whilst playing a game, and this can be any game, and I'm going to start with Minecraft. I've always wanted to make a series on Minecraft, and I've never really had the opportunity to like make a proper Minecraft thing, and this is just going to give me the opportunity to do so. I'm going to turn the cheats on, because like if I ever need to toggle rain off or anything, I usually do that. Or tiny little cheats, I don't know, teleporting if I get too lost or whatever. I can't imagine myself trying too hard on this. I will not be spawning in any items though. So, the point of this series is just to talk about ideas. And why is my flashlight on my phone? There we go, let's turn that off. So I'm quite well known for nerding out and having ideas and stuff, and I don't really ever get much chance to talk about them, considering most people don't want to hear it. So ignore the skin. I don't know why I've got this. If I remember correctly, I was trying to make a skin. I just left it and kept it on. So we'll get ourselves a new skin at some point, but for now, this is going to be our skin. I come up with loads of ideas on the daily. I'm always thinking. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. Like, there was one time I was cooking with my mum, and we were cutting onions, and my eyes started watering, as they would, and it just came to mind that what if I created a character that had the ability to release the chemicals of an onion in the air, causing everyone's eyes to water, and that would be a game changer in a super power sort of fight. It's not incredibly strong, but it definitely changes the battle. We're just going to collect as much wood as we can for now. When it comes to night, we'll make our first little hut, and we'll expand from there. So I thought it would be a really good idea to just basically talk about some of these ideas and try not to spoil anything that I have in, stored for the future. But it could also, like, if people really do get invested in the things I make, people could definitely find little things that I've mentioned before and theorize about maybe what I'm planning. It's like a little blog, I guess, but not so much. And I'm not a narcissist, right? So it's not all going to be about that. The idea of this is to just nerd out and just talk about nerdy things, right? And just have fun with creative thoughts, and discussing opinions on games and TV shows and things like that. And that brings me to the idea of what if I was to live stream some of this stuff. And my issue with doing something like that at the moment is my internet isn't capable of doing anything like that. But we are moving to Virgin. At the minute, I'm running on TalkTalk. And most people would know TalkTalk isn't really the best. They're very scammy. They do scammy things. I will not be releasing any information on who said what and who worked where, but you know, I know someone that's worked there, and they definitely do illegal things, and their service is crap, and everyone knows that their internet is terrible. And yeah, due to TalkTalk, I will not be streaming anytime soon, but hopefully I can run some of these sessions on streams, and then just like upload them as a video afterwards. And I think that would be really cool to do, because doing so would allow me to talk to other people about ideas and things, and this could genuinely put me in a different position of my career at the moment. At the minute, I am not employed. I'm looking for an apprenticeship, and I'm not well known, like at all. No one knows who I am, and I think I have great ideas. They're just not out there yet. And I'm also like conflicted with what I should tell and what I shouldn't. And hopefully doing something like this can just... Oh, I've never seen the bees before. I don't know if that's going to sting me. It won't, will it? No, okay. Unless I hit it first, I think. Alright. Oh, what was I saying? Well, I think this is going to allow me to be relaxed. And that's something you want. Like, you just want to be relaxed. Like, I don't really want to be panicking on if I'm saying too much or if I'm going to spoil something important in the future. Of course, I'll keep an eye on what I'm saying, because I don't want to spoil everything that I have in plan for the future. But I definitely should be a little bit more relaxed about it. And considering I'm not playing on a server, I swear I just got teleported backwards a little bit. It looked like server lag, even though I'm running on single player. And it doesn't really make much sense. And I don't know why I'm breaking the leaves. I got a stick a minute ago, and I was hoping to maybe get another one. I think I'm doing very well for my first video on the series. I've usually found it very difficult to talk on videos like these, because I'm talking to no one. Which isn't really true. I'm talking to an audience, but ow, it's not live. I'm talking to an audience like later on. Cole, that is what we wanted. Do you know what? It feels amazing having this new mouse, because before my right click was broken, so when doing things like this, it would leave trails like this. Like that, and it was horrible. Not fun at all. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is create some sticks. That's really cool. I've always liked DokuCraft, and the origin of me finding this is the first ever Minecraft video I ever watched was from Syndicate. He made the most amazing Minecraft series ever, called the Syndicate Project, I think it was called. And honestly, that is what got me started on the whole YouTube thing. It got me started on everything. If I've got to give credit to someone for putting me out on the internet, it would be Syndicate. I don't watch him anymore. It's been a very long time since I've watched him. He's changed a lot. I've grown up. And honestly, it's nostalgia when I see this texture pack. And he was so interesting. I always found it amazing to watch his videos, because he always had something to say. I remember watching him playing Kino de Toten, which is a Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies map. It's the original one in Black Ops 1. And I believe it was in World at War as well. I'm not sure. But he played that. And I remember he was talking about his holiday once, and I was like, this isn't even related to the video, but I'm enjoying this. Which is kind of what got me thinking, just like, you know, earlier, just before I record this, I was thinking, do you know what if I did this whole YouTube thing again, and like played some Minecraft or Sea of Thieves or something chill, where I could just talk about anything. And thinking about it, Call of Duty Zombies isn't... What is that? Oh, right, it's the vines, right. I thought someone was breaking something. I was like, there's no one here. So I thought it might have been a new mob just then. I was just saying, like, Black Ops 1 isn't really a chill game. I'm just going to pick up some flowers as I go along. I like these flowers in here. The blue orchids, I think they're called. Yeah. And I keep getting distracted. Now there's dogs. I don't have bones, though. We'll take this. Okay, right. Still getting distracted. So Call of Duty Zombies isn't a very chill game, and it was very weird that Syndicate could always talk about everything like he could. And to be fair, I think it is, and it isn't a chill game. Like, right at the beginning it's not, but like after that you would train the zombies, and by that, if you're not aware, that basically means like running around in circles, piling them up, and then mowing them all down rather than killing them one by one. And you would do this in the high rounds when you've like geared up and ready for that sort of fighting experience. Oh my god, I have to cross this swamp. What was that? Oh. Okay, right. So, oh dear, it's turning night time. Oh, is that clay? Please tell me that's clay. Always take the opportunity to get clay. It is clay. I know it is. It's gotta be. Do you know what? I'm losing what I'm talking about at this point. Let's break this again. I like how this stuff is glowing. I think it might be either the resource pack or Optifine being bugged out, as this is a... Optifine isn't used to... sorry, this is a beta version of 1.6. They don't have a readied version yet. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I was talking about Syndicate doing Black Ops 1. Basically, like, at the end, like, at the high rounds, like, it's... You can talk about anything, because, like, you're just doing the same thing on repeat. So, I might play some Kino at some point, you know. Go back to the old days, and just reminisce on Syndicate's beginning, since he's kind of the one that started a lot of things, and well, I haven't thought about it too much, but I suppose he has influenced me a lot, like, as a person, and it's strange to think that, considering I haven't watched him in so long, but still, things that I do are genuinely because of him. You lose air quickly in this game. No, I mean, it makes sense. Like, you can't breathe underwater for too long. Just get rid of all this clay. Gonna be using this for later. I'd like to make, like, some of my house in bricks. Would be nice. Got quite a lot of clay. I think I'm going to be doing this throughout the night because, you know, on land I'll be encountering mobs and stuff, and that doesn't seem too fun. And actually, to be fair, this isn't a bad idea either. Just mining. See if I can find any more coal or something. Oh man, the cobblestone. Oh, it still looks the same. It's because I'm using the same texture pack as him. But it's amazing that they still make this texture pack. There's another series that Syndicate did called Mionite and Dionite, which is basically like two god characters that they, him and his crew came up with, and they did awesome things on it. I'm not going to go into detail of what it is and stuff, but It was a very fun series to watch. Me and my friend, we actually watched some of his streams together, like when I slept at his. That sounds weird, but sleepover. And oh, iron. Let's make a stone pickaxe. Alright, let's get this iron. If at any point I have cuts and stuff, it's either because I wasn't talking, or someone entered my room, or something else, I'm not sure. As you can tell, I'm not very used to making these sort of videos. I like it to feel natural, so when there's interruptions it doesn't feel too natural, which is actually maybe a problem with streaming. But then again, like, I could run the streams after everyone's gone to bed. However, there is an issue with that. If I accidentally am a little too loud, I'll get a knock on the door. And I get them quite often. Our walls are quite thin, and sometimes I don't get the happiest requests to be quiet. So if I was ever streaming and someone came in quite upset with hearing my voice just slightly throughout the house. The thing is I don't think people can hear me properly. I think they'll just hear a little mumble, and it might be enough to just piss them off and come in. But if I was streaming, that was to happen. I'm not really too sure that's what I want in my stream. Might be a little funny to others, but I'm not sure if that's something I would quite enjoy having online. And neither would my parents. And my brother can sometimes come in wanting to show me something pointless. He's into his rap stuff and things like that. His grime and yeah, the stuff he shows me is absurd. It's just not interesting at all. Then again, my stuff isn't interesting to him or my parents or anyone else. My friends, they find it slightly interesting, but I wouldn't say they're overly fond of maybe what I'd like to talk about 24/7. I don't have food. Man, either I forgot how fast you lose hunger in this game, or it's got worse. Like, you lose hunger too quick now, because this is nighttime now, and I've lost pretty much all of it. Tell you what, it's probably best we gear up. So we've got a bit of iron, and we can... I remember when I was younger, getting iron and getting to this stage would take me forever. Don't know why, but it's so weird to look back at like the old days of playing Minecraft and seeing where I am now, and just seeing how quick you progress through the game compared to like when you were younger. I barely ever progress. Okay, well, we can make our first sword. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Brilliant. Alright, tell you what. Just gonna wait here for a bit. Tell you what. I've actually non-stop talked throughout this video, so I think I'm off to a really good start. I'm just hoping I can like keep this up for every video I do, and I don't plan on making these videos very often, because then I'll spend way too much time on making chill videos than actually working on big projects. And to be honest, I think I need to be talking a little bit more about the projects. This is like the problem with like maybe the beginning to this series. Like, I'm going to be struggling to find a balance of what I should and shouldn't talk about. But we'll get there. One more. There we go. I need more sticks. Right. And then we'll make a pick. Gonna make a stone one of them. Really don't want to keep that, honestly. We're gonna throw them away at some point. Just chuck them there. Actually, no. I usually keep blocks up at the top. Them are gonna stay there, and then so let's make more sticks. Did I run out of sticks again? Probably. Do that. Full geared. Okay, right, and then now blocks go there, and I'm gonna have some food there, and then whatever. Helmet. And that'll do. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. It must be daytime by now. I can see the reflection. It is. Need to be careful though. Let's not die. Don't really know which way I started, but we're just going to go this way. Because it looks like I haven't been this way. Oh man. We lost all our hunger. There's more clay over there, but honestly, probably not a great idea. Clay, I'm taking it. Doesn't take long. Well, I'm obviously running out of things to say at this point now. Okay, well, there's land. Let's go over there. Oh, more clay. Alright. Let's get our food. And let's kill you. Come here. And you. Bloody hell, there's loads. In a swamp. I don't think I've really seen animals in a swamp before. I'm not really sure. Don't ever remember seeing animals in the swamp. Seems like a weird place to see them. I don't really often find people that are interested in like my ideas and stuff, because I came up with like I think either nearly or about just over 300 superpowers at this point, and not all of them are like super original, because like, you know, you can't create 300 original superpowers. I mean, maybe you could, but I took a load of ideas from series and other existing things, animals, nature, things you do on a daily, like pet peeves. One of them is for smokers. I'm not a smoker, but I know smokers tend to find it very annoying when they're outside, they need a cigarette and they don't have a lighter. Like, they can make the cigarette, they just can't light it. So one of someone's superpower is probably going to be lighting their finger on fire. So just a small little flame that comes off their finger, which is quite a useless power in fights. Well, not really. If you had that ability, like, I suppose you could do pretty nasty things in a fight, but in comparison to like other powers I have in these ideas, it's quite weak, but it's useful for people with that pet peeve. So I'm probably going to make a joke on it. So I take my ideas from loads of different places, and it's very fun to keep coming up with them. I draw them and then make a full description of how the power works. So like, I'll think scientifically how it works, and I'll think of its limits and everything like that. A little bit like how My Hero Academia takes superpowers. Bakugo, for example, isn't just exploding hands. His power is sweating nitroglycerin acid from his hands, or from his palms even, and then he can explode them whenever he wants. And I love the way Horikoshi thinks about these powers so well, as well, because like, he then thinks about like what you could do with that on like from an objective like standpoint, and he goes, okay, well, what if you were to like have a gauntlet, right, like Bakugo does, that allows him to store up that sweat, so when it gets filled up, he can release one big giant explosion. So not letting any sweat go to waste, basically. And think just ideas like that, honestly, is what's got me started on what I'm doing right now. And I've been following My Hero Academia, like following the footsteps of My Hero Academia a little bit too much. This is fucking beautiful. Look at this. I mean, part of the things haven't rendered in because that's how Minecraft works, but still a bloody good view. And I've been speaking a lot to my cousin, who I could also call a friend. He told me to not follow the footsteps of it, but walk beside it rather than behind. And I honestly full on agree with that. And recently I have been doing a hell of a lot better than walking beside it rather than behind. I've been taking inspiration from all sorts of different things, like The Walking Dead, My Hero Academia, Tokyo Ghoul. What else was there? There was bloody hell. Tell you what, I've got a whole list of everything. Oh, Karate Kid, the 2010 version, because that's the one I watched. I've never watched the other one. Well, I have, I just don't really remember them. So I might go back to the old original Karate Kids as well. Have a little look at that. I've been taking inspiration from the original novel, Frankenstein. I've had the idea of maybe looking into the Three Musketeers. I've been looking a lot into Marvel, DC, and especially my favourite character out of Marvel, Spider-Man. And I think it's important I do something like this because Horikoshi made My Hero Academia. It's very unique, it's very different, it's its own thing, yet he walks beside the things he loves, like Marvel, Western superhero comics, and our sort of Western pop culture. And he also really loves looking into Star Wars. And I actually believe, I'm not sure if I'm right on this, but it kind of seems it, his biggest influence is Star Wars. There's so many things that are very similar to Star Wars, and I think with the upcoming My Hero Academia chapters, which in the anime probably would likely be season 6 or 7, there are going to be, that's when everything's going to kick into Star Wars sort of ideals and stuff. I'm not going to say anything because if there's any anime watchers, I don't want to spoil it for them, especially my friends and stuff. They really don't tune into the manga. It's just me. I don't really have anyone to talk to about the manga. I used to when I went to college. There were amazing people at college actually that I could speak to, and I've kind of lost contact with them, and I don't really feel, I don't know, we got along, but I never found myself in comfortable just to reach out to them. I think that's really a problem with me than them, because they're bloody great people. It was amazing being around them, and it's been sad since COVID. If anyone's watching in the future, to be fair, I think COVID's going to go down in history. I think everyone's going to know what COVID is. But yeah, this recording comes from the time of being in lockdown in 2020. Which, by the way, is nothing like a war scene. It's not dramatic. It's just boring, lonely, and mental health is quite hard to keep on top on. So just wait for this beef to cook. I might actually build somewhere near here because I really like this scenery. Probably gonna hide in a cave throughout the night and mine. I'll come out when it's day. you know, during some of this recording, I might go into some of the superpowers I've actually created. I don't want to go into too much of them because, like, I don't want to spoil all the amazing ideas I have. I want some of them to maybe be a surprise, but and I might talk about some of the characters and what the show or series that I have in plan is going to be about. The only issue with me doing so is I do sometimes change the story up a bit, and just recently I'm hoping I've done my last kind of like overhaul on it. And the reason why I've done that overhaul is because when I first wrote this story, it was all over the place. I just implemented anything that was cool, and then I tried structuring it from there, and it didn't work. So I went back to the drawing board just recently. I won't say I scrapped everything, but I went right back to the beginning, looked at what it's supposed to be about, the messages it's supposed to give, and then worked from there, implementing everything right from the beginning. And now I'm at a point where I feel like it's clean, it's not messy, it's structured, it makes sense, and it's a well written story. And I'm hoping that'll be the last of me editing the story. And the issue with me talking about the story or releasing any information is, what if I was supposed to change it later on? Is that... oh, that's a llama. I thought it was a skeleton. How much wool do I have for? I could create a bed, but I don't really fancy doing that right now. Just utilize the time as best as I can. I'm kind of thinking right now how I'm supposed to edit this video, like how it's supposed to look. And maybe... because, like, I would imagine this series is going to change a lot, like, if I keep it up. I did not say...
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
No.
Okay.
You know, that thing is bloody annoying. I was watching a Harry Potter scene the other day, and Harry said something that sounded like, hey, you know its name. I'm not going to say, oh, bloody hell. And it went off, and I was like, oh, bloody hell. So I went back to see if it would do it again, and it did. It heard the same thing, and it thought it was hey, and then its name. So, oh my god. No, you don't. To be fair, that string is useful. Could do with it. It's gonna be this for a little while. Zombies just keep coming up. I don't know if anyone else calls it this, or where it really came from, but I took it from my friend because he said it a lot. He calls it 1.6 zombies, because every time you kill a zombie, another one will pop up out of nowhere, and that has happened ever since 1.6. I'm not sure, like, if they just spawn in right close to you. I think they do. It seems like it. It's like there is none other about, and then they just miraculously pop up. And I've never really looked about to, like, try to notice if it actually does spawn in. Maybe I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for it. How much string is that? 2. One to another. Let's kill these guys. I'm probably not going to come across them again. So. Alright. There's another one. Yep. No, you don't. Whoop. He actually hit me. There's another spider there. Let's get it. Skeleton. I don't want to really encounter them. I'm being overly cautious, but the amount of mistakes you can make in this game. Like, I've underestimated things loads of times in this game because it's Minecraft. You're like, oh, I thought that was a zombie. It was too scary. Let's just go. Well, I ran away from the area I might have liked to build. Oops. We'll find a new one. I was wondering what that was. There was no sound. There was no sound at all. It just lit up and I was like, hang on. Okay, well, I'll remember that for next time. Creepers can now be more creepy. Imagine that. I thought they were bad enough. No, you don't. Come here then. No, creepers. Skeleton. Oh, yeah. This actually could get really bad. Let's eat this steak. Ooh, I like these forests. Let's first pick up as many of these as I can. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, okay, let's move away. Oh man, you just sometimes want to collect. Oh, will you leave me alone? Oh, here another. Oh, you can actually go away. Bloody hell. Alright. Creeper. No. Okay. Spider no. Right, that's another piece of string. Now I can make a bow if I need to. Bugger. Andesite. It's a bit crap right now. I've only got one as well. Let's just get as much as this as I can from just for now. Oh, those are beautiful plants. Oh, I love them plants. Oh man. Oh. Why is it on fire? Oh, lava pit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's just one piece of iron, right? It can come in handy later. I wonder if I destroy the plant with the bee on it, it'll start attacking me. Let's throw away the rotten flesh. Oops. I hit the bee. I hit the bee. Oh no, that could be bad. What if there's more bees about? Please, no. I need to kill it. There is. Oh no. Oh no. Get as many as I can. Oh no. It's a beehive right there, right? Yeah, it's a beehive. They're okay with me now? Oh, I didn't collect any. It's because I picked up the rotten flesh again. Oh god, that was scary. Well, I didn't get to find out if you removed the plant, it would come after me. I knew it would come after me after hitting it. That does make sense. I just didn't get to find out what I wanted to find out. Oh, more sugarcane. Oh, do you know what? This is beautiful. I'm thinking about building here now. Just looking into the unrendered distance. I was about to try and sword dash into the water. I hate myself. Okay, that comes from Sea of Thieves, and there's been a moment where my mate Josh attempted to do that, and I called him a spastic for it. And then look what I go ahead and try and do. Yeah, I'm building here. I am gonna build here. This is lovely. Alright, so I'll make just a singular one for now. It'll do. And then the furnaces can go there like that. And then all the clay. Wait, I've just realised that frees up so much space. Well done me. Big brain moment. Oh well, that was clever. Now I need to redo it all over again. Okay, well that is my clay. And it used to take up so much more space. I need to find a topic to talk about before I end up having too much gameplay that I'm gonna just cut out because it's boring. I'm always thinking about the final product rather than like doing what and then building from an idea, and that's a problem I have. So I'm just gonna just start building what I think might look nice right now. Like that, yeah. No. This is my home. Like that.
How come when I was here, words I said to you now feel like a fool too. Lonely.
Tell you what, I'm not gonna put corners on this one because it's gonna like expand out, so don't want corners. And then, do you know what? Go up one more, and then do this. Now I can just build the rest of it. And I've gone back to my silent stage, which isn't a good thing. Oh dear. That's a nuisance. I'm gonna have to sort that out. So if I should probably talk about Sector 12. Like, it's the biggest thing I've got on my mind, and I've barely spoke about it. And I need to make sure all these leaves are disconnected from that one, otherwise they're not going to disappear, and it's going to annoy me because they're from the birch tree, and this is an oak. So Sector 12 is about a world that falls into corruption, because a world, it's about a world that like develops superpowers, so everyone has one. Everyone. There's no such thing as no powers. However, people don't believe that. There's a very common belief that you can be born without superpowers, and people believe this because sometimes people end up having powers and not being able to figure out what it is, and that was a creeper. And my hand is not occupied, I was itching. So let's get down there. We need to lead it away or kill it. Oh god, that was too close. Yeah, I get scared. They are scary things, you know. They're called creepers for a reason. Like, I didn't think it was that close. So hearing it do that scared the shite out of me. I've run out of hunger. Okay, I ran out of hunger. That sentence does not make any sense at all. So, oh god, it's still not dead. I need to check my back. Okay, so it's about a world where everyone has superpowers, and they're not all great ones, but over time the energy and powers do like increase. It kind of works a little bit how like My Hero Academia does, like with the quirk singularity. I call these powers calibers. Hello. It gets its name because I mean, quirk in My Hero Academia is called quirk because quirk means like, I suppose like, I don't know how to define it, but think about it this way, like your, I don't know, like quirk kind of, I suppose, means, oh my god, another creeper. Alright, I'm really not good at this. It's gonna blow up. Yeah. Man. Oh, another one. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm surprised that didn't actually blow up. Oh, that one's gonna blow up. Oh man. How are there so many creepers? I've got a lot to fixed now. Being interrupted by creepers a few times. Definitely chill. Do I have enough actual logs? Yes, I do. Back onto the topic of Sector 12, and let's go get some more wood. So, I'm going to go over there because that's going to piss me off. Sector 12 is about people with superpowers, and they're called calibers, and I'm not going to go into why I've said that because for some reason my brain's not working and I can't actually define quirk. And I probably won't be able to define caliber either, but I gave it its name for a reason. It's going to be the scientific term for powers, but people are going to refer to their powers as superpowers or powers the majority of the time. The scientific term will be caliber though. And anyways, the show is going to follow a character called Mason. He's a boy who's brought up in London. His dad goes missing at a young age, and he has a very close relationship with his mother. He is he's brought up to be sweet and kind and caring, and even so, he's also brought up in a very rough, unfair area in London. So this will be set in England, and that's due to a lot of personal reasons. And Mason is... I hate these messy trees. I'll sort that out later. So Mason grows up like bullied a lot, and he never really fights back because he's too scared to. And a series of events are going to happen that I did not say.
Sorry, I can only search by topic for films.
Yeah, sure. I hate it so much. And I hate them so much. And the zombie's really gonna mess this up. This is the creeper blow up field. This is where the stuff happens. Oh, it didn't blow up. I saved another tree. Oh my god, right, so back on topic, because, yeah, again, interrupted by creeper. Oh, please don't. This game is really not treating me well right now. Alright, let's go get it. You missed it. Okay. Back to finding where I was with what I was talking about. Mason gets bullied a lot, and you see, this is where I'm trying not to spoil it. So he goes off to be a superhero eventually due to a series of events, and his power is regeneration, and there are kind of like 3 types of powers I would think of, really. There's one that's going to defend yourself from, being hurt. Then there's the offensive kind of power that will allow you to hurt other people, which can then, in result, stop you from being hurt yourself. So, in other words, powers usually help you defend yourself. Mason's power doesn't really allow him to do that because he regenerates. He has the ability to go further than everyone else. He has the ability to maybe have his arm broken, but keep going because it will regenerate. It will heal, whereas someone else's arm wouldn't. And his regeneration isn't incredibly quick, but it's quick enough to allow him to continue a fight even after being cut up, or like have bones broken. He's able to continue fighting. So he goes on to work to be the greatest superhero anyone has ever known, And during the time of when he wants this to begin with, there is no such thing as superheroes. It's just vigilantes, because the law is still trying to adapt to the world developing superpowers, even though it's happened for a long time. During Mason's lifetime, when he's a kid, superpowers have been around for, I'd say, about 100 years, and he lives in a world where society hasn't actually managed to, like, get used to it even after 100 years. There's still a lot of flaws in the system, like in politics and law, and eventually Mason manages to become the world's greatest superhero, and rebuild the world, because the world falls into an apocalypse. And honestly, me describing this, like, it's taking so long, it actually, because of that, I'm making it sound a little bit way too complicated of an idea when I should be able to describe it as a simple idea. Now let's narrow it down to a simple idea. The world falls into an apocalypse. The government falls. Law genuinely disappears. And the heroes need to find a way to rebuild the world with superheroes involved. And because the past world fell for a reason, so people are trying to build it back up again, but better. And obviously during this time there are going to be problems, because when the world falls, there's going to be a lot of looting. Crime isn't going to be solved very easily. The world is going to be chaos. And not only that, it's not just good people who are going to try and take power. There are going to be bad people trying to take power. And this is where the heroes have to overcome all that and rise above and beat the villains and rule the world themselves. And there's going to be a lot of complications with having to do that. And after all that's accomplished, the series will most likely move into another motive other than trying to rebuild a world, because the world will already be built and remade. However, there'll be a new complication, and I know exactly what I want it to be, and it's going to go way back to the beginning of how superpowers ever came about. And that... Oh man, sorry. God, yawn. I'm tired. What time is it? It's nearly 2 o'clock. That'll do. Let's go rebuild what the creepers have destroyed. I think I've pretty much summarised what Sector 12 is going to be, and revealing what it is reminded me how much there is I don't want to spoil. There's so much. I don't want to, like, give away the really big juicy stuff that I'm gonna reveal in plot twists and all sorts of, like, because I've thought super hard about the plot twists and Easter eggs and things like that, and there's so many things I guess I can't spoil, because if I do, it'll ruin a lot of the oomph in some of the scenes I have planned. I do hope to make Sector 12 really, really well, and I don't just plan on making it a comic. I hope to make it into little short motion comics and short films with animations, as like little extra things on the side. And where's the holes? Oh, there it is. Oh man, yawned again? Sector 12 I've thought of being a very, 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 very long project. And the issue with doing that, I've never made a project before, so I can't just put everything into one project, you know, as my first ever thing. Like, at the end of the day, I need to be making other stuff before it. So, to be honest, I don't think I'll talk too much about Sector 12. I think I'll maybe talk about ideas for new projects, and put another yawn, sorry, my bad. Hopefully I can make these projects and really learn from it. So when I go to make something like Sector 12, it will be better than it would have been before. And like, not only that, if I were to make other stuff, it could actually open my eyes to new ideas for Sector 12, which will mean another overhaul of its entire story. So that's another reason why I find it maybe difficult to talk about Sector 12, because I know it's very possible that I could change its story again. I hope it stays, you know, its core idea stays. I think it always will. It has done from the very beginning. In fact, no, that's not true. Sector 12 was originally going to be a project for college that I wouldn't have took any further. I would have just made like a little trailer for a film, right, that I would have never made, for villains. And that's, so the first character I ever designed was Zuri. Zuri is a female character with the ability to make and produce pink electricity, and yeah, I was going to make her a villain, and there was going to be other villains involved in it and things like that, and I had a whole idea of how it was going to be set out, and eventually I went, you know what, nah, I want to make it about heroes instead. And there are definitely going to be like really interesting villain arcs, and I'm definitely going to have Zuri on the path of a villain still. But does she stay a villain is the question. And if she does become a hero or something else in the future, how does she do it? How does she get out of the rough patch that she's in? Because life hasn't dealt her a great hand, and eventually she goes onto the path of villainy. And a pretty threatening villain. She's a very strong character. One of the strongest characters I've got. In fact, she was going to be my main character when I was thinking of making it about villains. And now, she's not my main character, Mason is. But she is one of the main characters. I would say the second main character. In a way, I really don't want to like have doors there. I know what I want. I forgot to how to make this stuff. Come on, man. Please don't. Please don't. Please go away. Oh my god. Okay, and then now, oh, man. Is it sticks again? Wait, where's my sticks? No, they're fences. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. I kind of like that. That works for now. I might have it open at some point, but that's going to be like a little balcony that goes out into the waters and stuff, and then like I'm going to have the house all back here and stuff. This is where I'm going to just stop the recording and like stop the video as a whole because it's way too long. I was finishing up at this point anyways, and honestly, from making this video, I'm talking as I'm finishing up editing. I figured out how I want to make this series, so the first episode that will come out, episode 1, because this is going to be episode 0. Episode 1 is going to be a hell of a lot more interesting, structured, and it will work so much better. I'm not sure how long I want these videos to be. I'm going to talk about that in my next video, I think it will be, when I'm going to talk about what to do with this Nerd Out series. If you did stick around this long, I am going to be surprised if anyone does, but if you do, let me know in the comments, and just drop us a like, and if you're new around here and liked what you saw, definitely give us a sub. I'm going to be making these obviously a lot better, but I will be making them, and I have a lot of other things to offer which I will talk about in an upcoming video. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.